Barcelona has finally signed Antoine Griezmann. Hey guys, it is Finn here. That is of course FY and yeah, huge news in the transfer window for Barcelona. I mean, I think we saw it for a long time. It's been a long time coming, but Barcelona has finally signed the French prince with long hair. That is it. I think it's going to be a huge signing, and I think it's going to be an absolute beast attack at Barcelona. If you look at the likes, because they do now have Messi, Suarez, Coutinho. They're looking to re-sign Neymar. They have Malcolm, they have Ndombele, or not Ndombele, they have Dembele, and now if they have Griezmann, it's going to be an absolute beast attack. And I think they've got the Jason Statham of football attacks. I mean, it's going to be just goals going everywhere, unlike Statham, which is, well, bodies flung left, right and center. It's going to be goals left, right and center. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But before I get too far into this, I'd just like to say I'm very close to 200 subscribers, and thank you so much for the recent support on my videos, on my channel, and I appreciate it lots. And I do want to say I do want to do a Q&A, question and answer, very soon. And guys, just please put questions down below in the comment section, as personal as you want, as weird as you want, as whatever as you want. I promise you I will answer them. But yeah, I think Barcelona is going to be an absolute beast team next season. I mean, it looks so strong, and as I said, I mean, the attack is absolutely amazing, and I think Griezmann is going to sort out quite a few problems at Barcelona. This is mainly, well, this is a video about Antoine Griezmann and my opinion of him. I think he does super well in the French team, super well at Atletico Madrid, and just overall I think it's going to have a huge impact on Barcelona, because I mean, when Messi moves on and Messi retires, I think Antoine Griezmann is a player that can kind of suit that role for a while. I mean, look, he's not that young anymore. By the time Messi retires, Griezmann will probably be close to his 30s. But I think Griezmann's a very good player because he's such a versatile player. I mean, when he played for Real Sociedad, he was a wing. He could play right wing, left wing. When he plays for France, he can be an attacking midfielder, or a centre forward, or a striker, and of course Atletico Madrid, he is a striker. And I think it's going to be so exciting to see him play for Barcelona. And as I said, if you get any of those attackers up for Barcelona, it's just absolutely just destructive. I think you're going to see him, Suarez, Messi, and as I said, if Neymar comes in, they can go in the front, and that's just going to be goals and assists everywhere in the Champions League and La Liga. Which, by the way, also before I go on, I just want to say, if you guys want to know when I do upload videos, I do have social media. That is, of course, Fincross Football. That is on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are enjoying this video, which I'm obviously going to go a bit more on about, then do hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to be aware or notified exactly when I do upload a video. But yeah, the big thing about all these attackers at Barcelona is their place for Coutinho. Now look, I don't think there's going to be a place in Coutinho, and I've just read an article that Coutinho his worth has had the biggest drop out of any footballer at the moment. His worth has apparently, after this previous season, gone down by about 45 million, which is £1,000,000, which is absolutely insane. And to be honest, I don't think there's place for him at Barcelona, especially now that Griezmann is here. I think compared to the rest of the attackers, I feel like Coutinho doesn't really bring anything special anymore to Barcelona, which I am sorry if you are a Barcelona fan. I mean, I'm a Barcelona fan. But if you think about it, Coutinho is really good at set pieces. But let's be honest, Messi will always take set pieces over Coutinho. I think Griezmann can also do that now, and there's other players who are really good at it, so it's not Coutinho's spot. I think when it comes to Messi, Messi's a great dribbler, and of course he just would out-dribble Coutinho, which of course they did win the Copa America, and whether you like it or not, the man of the tournament would be VAR. I think that's the star player for Brazil, obviously, along with the referee. But yeah, as I said, overall, I don't feel like Coutinho brings anything special to the Barcelona team that the other attackers do have. For instance, he is very pacey, and he is very good with dribbling, which, I mean, of course, Messi has that. And even now, because Suarez doesn't necessarily have that pace compared, but now Griezmann definitely has that, and it's going to be a huge impact. Griezmann has just had pretty much his worst season so far, goal-wise, with Atletico Madrid. Only 15 goals, which still isn't bad by any means. And of course, 9 assists, which is one of his highest assists. I think it's tied with his most. I think he's going to be a very versatile player for Barcelona, and that's going to be the part that matters. As I said, I don't think he's going to be a top goal scorer, and he's not going to be a top talisman, but I do think he's going to be a big big playmaker, and he's going to be really crucial when it comes to setting up plays and assists. I think that's where he's going to shine in this team. As I said, he's going to take over Coutinho's place, no doubt. And Coutinho, I can't really see him going anywhere to better his career. I mean, to me, the best kind of decision would be if he moved back to Liverpool and played as an attacking midfielder. Which, I mean, I don't really see that happening because, let's be honest, Liverpool is so loyal with their current midfielders. Even if they're not the best in the world, those midfielders are going to be there for the next 100 years. But as I said, overall, it's not necessarily Griezmann's best season last season, but I think he's going to be a crucial part missing for Atletico Madrid. Because let's be honest, Atletico Madrid are seriously going to fall into a rut now that they've gotten rid of their best players. I'm going to make a prediction now that I think Atletico Madrid will probably come about like 4th or 5th in the Liga next season. I mean, they've just lost so many class players. They've lost Griezmann, Diego Costa apparently. They have lost Diego Godin and apparently a few more. Oh, and of course Hernandez, who's moved to Bayern Munich, which let's be honest, those are huge name players that are leaving the team, and I think Atletico Madrid are going to struggle. Look, they've still got Koke, they've still got Sul, they've still got quite a few really good players, but to me the only world-class player in my opinion there is Oblak, who, let's be honest, when a big goalkeeper around the world goes away or transfers away, it is going to be Oblak who takes that position. I know Manchester United fans say if we get rid of David De Gea, we will get Oblak in the place. I know he was linked to Arsenal for a long time when it came to Peter Cech retiring. I know he's always linked to big clubs, and he's probably going to leave Atletico Madrid within the next season or two. But as I said, Atletico Madrid are seriously going to struggle. I mean, I don't know, because look, I mean, Antoine Griezmann sold for 120 million, which is a huge amount, but I think it's justified. I think he's worth that amount. But they have just, Atletico Madrid, bought in João Felix, the young Portuguese young striker from Benfica, for 120 million. They've literally spent all the cash on a player who's only had one proper season in professional football. I mean, yes, he did extremely well, but I think it's very risky. He could be a one-season wonder, especially now he's going to be in a bigger league with the big dogs of football. I don't really see it turning out too well. I think 120 is a huge amount to put on a player who's only had one season. I mean, look, he might be promising, but I don't think he's nearly worth 120. I think they should have rather gone for a player in the mid-20s, in my opinion, who has a bit more experience. As I said, I've made a video about who I think Atletico Madrid should get to kind of top their big players leaving. As I said, Icardi would be my number one choice as a striker if I had to get anyone. If not that, even like an Origi, I wouldn't mind seeing Origi go there. Although he's not a world-class striker, he could actually do very well if he started as a first-team striker for a big team. I think within a season he could be extremely good in that position. But as I said, they're not going to get that much competition from them. But a team that will be giving a lot of competition to Barcelona this season will be Real Madrid. Of course, they've got Hazard, they've got Jovic, which if you don't know my whole opinion about the whole Hazard moving to Real Madrid thing, if I think he'll flop or not, you guys can check that video up above. But Jovic, obviously Mendy, Hazard, I think there's just going to be so many goals, and it's going to be very close between Real Madrid and Barcelona in the Liga next season. I think it's going to be very exciting to watch. I'm really personally looking forward to it. I think the attack for Barcelona is looking amazing. I think it's looking really good for Real Madrid, which of course Real Madrid are looking to offload some big name players and bring in big name players still. I mean, I would still love to see Mbappe go there. I would still like to see Pogba maybe go there. Look, I'm from Manchester United, but I also do want to see Pogba do well along with Manchester United. So if that is the best thing for both clubs, then it's the best thing for both clubs. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. But overall, as I said, there's just going to be so many goals in the Liga, and I really can't wait to watch that. And of course, as I said, I'm really sorry I'm not uploading that much lately anymore. School has started again, so it is hectic. So I might only be able to upload one video a week maybe, so I'm sorry about that. But Premier League isn't too far away. Just before the Premier League season starts, I will make my Premier League predictions video. I don't want to do it quite yet because I don't know if big signings are still going to happen happen that could be like huge. Obviously, like if Zaha moved to Arsenal, then I would put Crystal Palace lower and Arsenal higher, or vice versa or whatever. Yeah, so a bit closer to the time I will make a Premier League's prediction video. But until then, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this video. As I said, please do subscribe and help me on my way to 200 subscribers. Ask me questions down below, they'll always be awesome. And yeah, well done to Griezmann and well done to Barcelona. I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing signing, and it's actually going to rock La Liga. Cheers, guys. This has been Finn, FYNN. Stay awesome. Cheers.